Sorry, there's a fly going around here and he's wrecking my bus. Hello, 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 my lovely people, and welcome back to Addie's World. My name is Aodain. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. If not, and this is your first time, sit down, relax, grab a drink, stay to the end of the video. If you like what you see, maybe think about hitting the subscribe button and making sure your bell is on for all upcoming notifications. So guys, today she's back. The Queen is back on YouTube. And if you don't know this person, you have to. Tati Westbrook, Glam Life Guru, is back on YouTube telling us what we need to know, what we need to buy, and where we need to get it. So in honor of the lovely lady today, I'm gonna do a full face. So I'm gonna stop yapping and we're gonna jump on in. Okay people, so we have Miss Tati Beauty. Tati Beauty, and this is the volume 1 of the new texture neutrals, I think it's called. I've had this for a long time and I just cleaned it recently. I have hit pan on a few, but what I didn't want to do is do an eye look based on this today. Now I have done an eye look with this before, but because Tati's back, I want to do it. And something I picked up that only came in the post which stopped me from doing this video was I had never picked up the blendiful before. And I saw it at the time and I don't know why I just didn't get around to picking it up. Now I saw all the videos, everyone doing it, but then it kind of went away. And I was like, let's bring it back. And it comes in a pack with a mama and a bobby, a little baby one. So again, I never used these before, so I have a new foundation that I'm trying out today. So I've just decided I'm going to do a full face. The foundation I'm going to try is, it's nothing new. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Luminous foundation. I got it in 210 neutral. I just thought for the summer, I wanted a lighter foundation. This is kind of medium coverage with a luminous base. So I wanted to try it out. Again, it's not new, but it's new to me. As you can see, my eyebrows are done. I have to thank, I got my eyebrows done, not last week, the week before, by the lovely Michelle in Banks, and a beauty company, I think it's called. But the lovely Michelle did my eyebrows. It's amazing, and she loves all things beauty and all things crime. So, hello Michelle. Thank you for doing my eyebrows. So what I'm gonna do is gonna zoom in, and I think I'm gonna start with the eyes. Okay, are we in that close? So, I did go a little bit on the eyebrows today. I carved them out already. I have a humdinger of a spot that's there. Do you know when you get a spot that's really actually painful that it gives you a headache? So I do have a bit of concealer. I have my eyes primed. We're going to start this bad boy. I just want to do a simple Tati look because unfortunately every time I use this color, by the way, this is broke from my nephew's. When I first originally got it, there was only one of them at the time and he broke it. This row here calls to me, wants to be used, but every time I use it, I feel like I can't do it justice. So I'm gonna use it today. And what I'm gonna do, one eye on, one eye off. And I'm just gonna be using my Cash, the luxury 12 set brush, but I have something very exciting coming this week. Yes. You'll just have to wait and see. Was there a new product released from Cash? Maybe. Did I buy it? Maybe. Are you gonna judge me? Please don't. So everyone's seen this palette by now. If not, it is a really unique color story in the way it's done. It's 5 colors: Memory, Ritual, Story, Soothe, Aura, and Poet. And the way they are is, obviously these are the 5 color hues. You can then go up in the different formulations of them. So we have matte, we have sequence, metallic, and then glitter. So I've always loved the color Soothe, which is the kind of lighter brown here. Soothe has always been good to me. So I'm gonna just gently and ever so slightly pack that kind of into my crease and slightly above. You know me at this stage, guys. And like the pigment you can get from this, I somehow have glitter on my nose and I don't know. Now, there is a bit of fallout. I don't mind that. I think it's just the sign of a good pigment. Can be the sign of a good pigment. The color, now I've actually hit pan on Soothe. Now, I'm with a big fluffier brush, I am gonna soften just the edges that I want. I am going to go with Aura, which is that beautiful kind of whitey color, the matte in that as well, and just kind of hopefully just really soften up the edges around the brown. Yeah. And that is just literally 2 shades. You can go back into Soothe if you want to build it back up again. Okay, and that is literally two colors down. So you can tell the pigment and what this palette is always about. And we know Tati, I'm sorry, I know I say her name funny. This woman knows her stuff and she's not going to come out with shitty ass products anyway. So on a smaller brush, do I go into the Poet shade or the Memory shade, which is the black, or the kind of raspberry purple? Oh, we're gonna see. I'm gonna try the Poet shade. This mightn't be one of my best looks because I just feel like I don't know what to do with this shade. So I pick up a good bit, but I tap this motherfucker off because this boy, she pigmented. And again, that's quite minimalistic, but I will pack it a bit more on the outer corner so it gives a deeper shade, but I like to do it very, very slowly. Almost bring it slightly across the center of the eye, well, to the center, just not even picking up more product, just bringing it to kind of diffuse it out. And kind of creating that kind of natural kind of, it almost looks like a cut crease, but not really, it's just fading. So I'll bring it lightlier so it looks lighter across the lid. Now, a much more talented person could do this straight away. It's not that the colors need to be built up, but I just need to build it up because if not, I make a mess myself. Actually mixed the Aura and the Poet color and went into my crease because I didn't think the orange was working that well. So I just did a dip in both of them and kind of just brought it up, but I then blended it again out with my fluffier brush with the Aura, which is the kind of pearlescent white. And then little by little I'm coming further in, just about a quarter of the way of my actual eyelid space, kind of deepening up the color. Now, because I've fucked it all over my lid as well, I am going to do a bit of a cut crease, so I'm going to come back when that is done. Okay, and we are back with a cut crease done on that. Again, I kind of just slowly built up the outer corner. Now, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I do want to use, I'm staying away from glitter because I just find glitter gets everywhere and I don't think it looks great on me. So I am going to be playing around with the sequins and the metallic versions of these, which are these two slots here, both in Poet and in Aura. So I probably want to lay down a bit of Aura first. I'm going to go with the sequins version just on the inner corner and just where I've put down the cut crease to see what it does. It's just a super soft shade, guys. It's just beautiful. It's just a daytime shade no matter what. So I am just putting that there, and that is in the sequins version. Yeah. And then I'm going to go into the metallic and just pop it in further just for my inner corner because that one adds a pop. And what I want to do is actually use the Poet shade and just help kind of blend in this outer corner here where I did the cut crease. And I'm just going to mix actually the metallic and the sequins version. Ooh, sequins version packs a punch. Now, this look wouldn't be complete without using the black. And I'm going to use the black as a kind of liner onto my eye. So far we have this. Don't worry, we're not finished because it's like left halfway there. But I'm going to do the other eye off camera. I'm going to come back to you. My face looks weird without foundation and these eyes on. So let's get into the try on of the foundation. Okay, so I got this in 210 neutral. Probably a bit yellow for me, but I'm going to put a bit out. Now, it's been a long time since I've seen any reviews in these, but basically it's really soft. I kind of don't want to ruin it by putting foundation on it. That's all I'm going to pick up on that. Get a mirror and see how it goes. Is this the right shade? Probably not, but you know me, I'll bronze it. Do I pat? Do I swipe? Do I do both? I really should have gone back and watched the video on this. So I'm gonna go to this side now. The foundation is quite pretty. It is definitely not a full coverage. I feel like I'm doing a beauty sponge, but foundation is not full coverage, which this time of the year I don't think we need, but I do love a full coverage. Don't get me wrong. Okay, and this is how dirty that is. It has dispersed the product really nicely on my skin. I feel like it could be patchy in parts, a little bit, but that's me wanting to go back in with more foundation, which I am going to do because I feel like I'm a bit pale. I presume the tighter you squeeze this, guys, you can actually, like if you feel like you want a bit more on your cheek, you can actually certainly build it up in certain areas if you want to be a bit more defined with it. I feel this is actually really handy to use. And like, if you want to be really particular, which I know I do with my schnoz, you can even tighten it a bit more, or like fold it down and make it to more of a precise point, especially under the eyes if you've eye makeup already done. Okay, definitely for me and on my skin, I feel like I need to almost not dot it, I need to spread it a bit more because it's sitting on my skin if I try to do a beauty blender action to it. So I personally need to kind of give it sweeping motions, if that makes sense. And that's my foundation on. Okay, bam, that's my foundation on. Is it a color? Probably, you know, it's probably a bit yellow for me. Let's put some concealer on and see, can we get another little corner and blend it in. Another little edge into a point because I want to get into my corner. Actually, I'm gonna just take the strap on the other side and go with actual point. So I've kind of held it quite tightly, quite firmly at the top, and my fingers are quite close to the top to get that really precise point on it. Just like that, my concealer is on. What is this sorcery she got going on? Okay, time to powder. Now, the only thing I was a bit wary about using this for powder is I feel like I'm almost gonna bake by accident with it. So I'm again taking another clean corner, really dusting off my translucent powder. Again, not making it that sharp because I don't want to be really like, I just want it set. I don't want it baked. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I've heard people talk about how this makes your makeup just look flawless, and I can't find anything wrong with it. And like, my makeup is down just like that. Now, will we go to cream products? Now, I am just gonna fold it quite kind of far down and kind of loosely because I want to do a bit of contouring bronze, and for that I'm using my Danessa Myricks in the shade Light 2. I don't really screw it up from here on out, and I can almost like feel like I can hug, see that? I can actually hug my actual cheek to go around it, which is something I really struggle with on a brush. I mean, hello Tati. I'm done. I'll try a bit on my nose. I don't have the biggest nose, but I do. From doing these videos, I realize I have a slightly crooked nose, but okay. Right, let me just do a bit of this bronzing on my forehead and let's see. Yeah, just sits right there too. Now, I know you can use this. I'm using this with all cream products today, but I presume you can use it with powder. Again, getting under the chinny chin chin. Now for me, where's my biggest flaw? My gibbly bits. So let's see how this would go when you're contouring your actual jawline. Again. Well, hello. Whatever fiber this is made of, it actually just molds around your whatever surface you kind of want it to. Okay. I don't know what kind of sorcery she used to do this, but like, it's still relatively clean. Like, that's the top, and the other side there's a big strip down it, but like, you can hand wash this. I think you just wash it gently, but if you're kind of like being lazy, you know, oh, you have a clean side, so I'm kind of getting both sides out of it. What do we have next? Well, we have cream blush, one of my favorite blushes. Formulation in cream form. I love the cash, I love everything, but Honest Beauty. Now, I have this in Coral Peach. So again, I'm just taking probably too much of that, but you know, 'tis summer. And blends out easily enough. I thought it was getting stuck there on the other products, but no. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, because I am who I am and I love a bronze skin, I am going in with my Huda Beauty Tan Tour. Just a little kick, just a little bit. Okay. This is a game changer. This is amazing. And I know when the video first, or when it was first launched, I remember seeing everyone being so supportive of Tati and this and being like, oh yes. But I never really saw people using it after. I felt like the kind of novelty and the hype around this died down. So what a better time to try use it than when nobody's talking about it. And I don't know why, because when people travel, if you didn't have space to bring loads of brushes, this is your full face right here, minus just, what, 4 or 5 eye brushes that you could get away with. And the fact that you can wash it gently, amazing. The fact that you get a little travel one. Now, how cute is she? She is a bit firmer, bit firmer. What I'm going to do with that'd be handy just to like put in a little cellophane bag and put it in your purse, just to keep it clean. But I wouldn't just throw it in there. But like during the day, touch-ups. You were, for example, touching up under your eye. Like, she is the perfect size, and like, how cute are they together? It's like mama and baby. So I'm gonna come back with the rest of my eyes done, and we're gonna do a rundown and review. And this is me back with the finished look. What do you guys think? Have we tried this? Have we tried this? What are our thoughts? Me personally, I've always loved the eyeshadow. I've always been afraid of the Poet color, but you know, slowly but surely I am working up to using it a bit more often. I didn't put mascara on. Okay, I just realized I can't talk and put mascara on at the same time. I've always loved the shadows. The pigment, always there. Blendability, amazing. Fallout, a little bit. So, really like that. The foundation for me, it's lovely so far. It's not as full coverage as I'm used to. But I don't think that's a bad thing, especially in the summer. It does have a luminosity to it. I feel like my skin is quite fresh looking. Yeah, I just threw on Topless Lorelei. My final verdict on this is when I go wash it. I love this. This is so handy. Like for summer, if you were like in a rush to get going, this is so handy. It uses minimal product. Like, I know I went back into the foundation, but that's personally me. I wanted a heavier coverage on it. But this, like, you can turn it around. You can get so many uses. You can fold it different ways to get wherever you want. You can really carve out your contour and your cheeks, and easily then bronzer. Use the bigger side for your bronzer. I'm so impressed by this. And this one is so cute. Again, she's firmer, but she could be in a little bag in your handbag that you could touch up during the day. So I don't understand when people talked about this when it was launched. Well, I do. They were probably sporting Tati at the time, but to continue using it, I find it brilliant. So I hope to incorporate it into my, yes, don't get me wrong, I love a brush. I do love my brushes. You know I love my brushes. But for ease, for handiness, for the consistency on my skin, it really smooths everything out. And that's not me like blowing smoke up the woman's ass. It's really, really good. So yeah, it's a big two thumbs up for me. So guys, again, this is a finished look. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you've liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. So stay cool, stay calm, wear your goddamn masks. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.